All right, guys, I've been working for over 12 weeks on this new routine. Today, we're gonna start out with a split. It's gonna be back and chest. Guys, what we're going to be doing is a high intensity workout. High intensity training, also known as HIIT. This was pioneered by bodybuilding greats such as Mentzer and Dorian Yates. The idea is that less is more. You're going to be lifting a lot heavier, and we're really going to have only one working set where you're going to push yourself as hard as you possibly can to damage those muscles and then build strength and size through recovery time. One of the keys to this is that rest is a big focus. We're only going to be hitting each muscle group about once a week. So why high intensity training? Most bodybuilders are actually overtraining. Dorian Yates said it best in this video.
In professional bodybuilding circles, when I was competing, I was known as the game changer. That was because I brought a new level of muscularity, size and condition to professional bodybuilding. And I did that by training average 45 minutes, 4 times a week, where many of my competitors were training 2 or 3 hours a day, around 6 days a week. So I proved that this method is more efficient. You get better results in a shorter period of time. And I believe I got the most out of my potential, where maybe some of my other competitors didn't, because they were spending too long in the gym and not following the principles of high intensity training.
Bodybuilders like Arnold Schwarzenegger worked out for over 3 hours a day. So if more truly is better, why not work out for 12 hours a day? Overtraining will slow down your gains. If you want to build the largest amount of muscle in the quickest way, high intensity training is for you. But high intensity training is not for everybody. It does come with its risks, and certain people just don't like to push themselves as hard as they can go. Doing squats to absolute failure is miserable. I personally enjoy it, and I believe that it is the best way to work out. I've been exercising now off and on for the past 15 years. I even took a hiatus for a few years, and I definitely regret it. Now I've been working out consistently for about 15 months, and I've been doing this high intensity training program that I'm going to show you. I've developed it, and I've tested it out over 12 weeks. I recommend that if you're gonna try my high intensity training program, then you need to try it for at least 12 weeks so that you can get the maximum benefit of it. You're gonna very closely track how much weight you're lifting and how many reps you're doing on every exercise. And then the next week, when we do the same exercise, you're going to increase the weight. Right now, I'm currently increasing my weight from about 5 to 15 pounds for every exercise every week. So we will be able to achieve better results than bodybuilders that work out for 20, 25 hours a week. We'll be doing it in about 4 hours. All weight training does have some inherent risk. If you're not having proper form, if you're lifting too much, you can get hurt. And so that we can best take care of our bodies and avoid those risks, you want to make sure that you're properly stretching before and after every workout. We're also going to be doing 1 or 2 warm-up sets for every exercise before we go into our full working set, is what we call it. Now, this working set is where you're going to be giving it your all. You're going to give 110%, push yourself to absolute failure, and sometimes even beyond. Intensity is the most important part of this training program. In order to make sure that we have consistent intensity, we're going to really focus on perfect form. So that's going to be 4 seconds up, hold for 2 seconds, and then 4 seconds on the negative. We're really gonna focus on the negative reps. We'll also do some partial reps so that we can keep the tension on the muscle. And when you feel like you've hit failure, hold the weight, rest for about 10 to 20 seconds, and try to get out one last final rep. If you have a training partner, then this type of program is perfect for you. When you finally do hit failure, have your partner help push you for forced reps. Make sure that you're doing them slowly, 4 seconds, 2 second hold, 4 second negative. Now your mindset is very important when doing HIIT. because you're only going to get one working set per exercise. You've got to absolutely give it everything that you've got. And I promise you, you're going to see results and you're going to feel the results working. Your muscles are going to be on fire and you're going to love it. So these are the stretches that we're going to start with for back. We're going to start with a child's pose for about 30 seconds. You're going to sit on your heels and then stretch your arms forward. Do this for about 30 to 60 seconds. Now we're going to do the cat-cow stretch. Get on all fours and alternate between rounding your back and arching your back. The final chest stretch, you're going to want to find a doorway. What you're going to do is put your arm on the outside of the doorway and lean forward, stretching your chest. And I recommend doing it both before and after your chest workouts. Switch to the other arm. I really like to lean into it, get a good deep stretch. Okay, so the first exercise that we're going to start with is the pull-up. Pull-up is one of the best functional exercises that you can do. Fantastic for building your lats and your upper back. Now, I used to only be able to do 2 dead hang pull-ups in a row. Now, I can do 10. I did this by using the 2.5 method. What that means is you are going to take your maximum number of reps that you can do in one setting, and you're gonna multiply it by 2.5. So say you can only do 4 pull-ups in a row, then what you're going to do is do 10 between all of your sets. Now, if you have to do assisted pull-ups, that's fine as well, and that will help you build strength, and you'll eventually be able to do full pull-ups. When doing pull-ups, it's very important that you have correct form. Keep your body straight. You're gonna hang like dead weight and slowly pull yourself all the way from the bottom up. Get your chin above the bar, go back down slowly, back up. Once you hit your max, go ahead and take a rest for 1 to 2 minutes. Start your next set. Continue doing pull-ups until you hit 2.5 times your maximum. The next exercise that we're going to get into is the pec deck fly. This is a fantastic exercise for building your chest. Now we're gonna start with a warm-up set. What I like to do is about 50 to 60% of the weight that I normally lift during my warm-up set. And I usually like to do it for about 6 reps. But we're going to lift with the same intensity. Perfect form. Bring your arms together slowly, 4 seconds in, hold for 2 seconds, 4 seconds slowly on the negative. Once you finish your warm-up set, rest for about 30 seconds to a minute. Now it's time for the working set. We're gonna give this one all that we've got. All right, guys, it's time for the working set. Last week I did 145 pounds for 10. This time I'm gonna try 150. If you like this kind of content, make sure you like and subscribe. Ah. Ah. Oh man. Oh. Ah. Ah. Oh. Ah. 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 Oh. Ah. All right. Wait about 10-20 seconds. Try to get like 2 more. Oh, that burns. That burns. Ah. Ah. Oh. Come on. One more. One more. Ah. Oh. No. No. Now this is very important. With the pec deck, we're going to superset immediately into incline bench. Now this is one that can be a little bit scary because your strength is going to be a lot less when you go into the superset. You're not going to be able to incline bench as much as you normally can. So make sure that the weight is not too high. And if you have a workout partner, they can help spot you. Now when we do the superset into the incline bench, I don't actually do a warm up. I just go straight into it. I've already warmed up on the pec deck. I've already done pull-ups. I've already done my stretches. Your goal for the incline bench press is to get about 4 to 7 reps. We're using the same intensity, 4, 2, and 4. 4 seconds up, hold for 2 seconds, 4 seconds down. Just wanted to let you guys know, really do gotta be careful with the incline bench superset. Make sure you're not using too much weight on this, but we still wanna push ourselves to failure. All right, now that we've finished the superset, go ahead and take a break for 1 or 2 minutes, walk around the gym if you need to. The next exercise that we're gonna go into is the lat pull down. Same thing as the pec deck. We're gonna do a warm-up set, 50 to 60% of what weight you normally can do. Do it for about 6 seconds. Oh. All right, so these are close grip pull downs. Start with your warm-up set. I'm gonna do 100 pounds, 6 reps. All right, we'll take a quick break, quick rest, and then do the working set. For the lat pull down on the working set, we want to aim for 8 to 12 reps. Same thing as before, 4, 2, and 4. Make sure you're giving this one everything that you've got. That last time we did 160 for 7 reps. This time I'm doing 165. Need to at least do 7 reps. I'd like to get 8. Not as good as I wanted to do. A few of those reps were probably partials. So, gotta work on that more. Improve next week. Okay, next up is one of the best exercises that you can do, the deadlift. What's more fundamental than bending over and picking something heavy up? Just like the pull-up, this is a very functional exercise that you can use in your daily life, and it will make you stronger. I know a lot of people may not like the deadlift, but with it being such a great exercise, I had to include it in my chest and back. Day 1. All right, guys. I have kind of a small gym, and the free barbell is not really, it's being occupied right now, so can't always do your ideal exercise. So what I'm going to do is the deadlift with the Smith machine. Not exactly sure how much the bar weighs. I think it's like 15 pounds or so. So I'm going to try 265 here, and the goal for the deadlifts is to do about 5 to 7 reps. Make sure you do your warm-ups first, and let's get it. Get your shins real close to the bar, squat down, keep your back straight, head up, and then stand up. Should get some straps. I feel like it's almost harder on the Smith machine. It's a little awkward. All right. Oof. One out. Okay. Well. Oh. This is going to be a 4-part series, and make sure that you stick with it for 12 weeks. Now guys, this is just day 1. Make sure that you like and subscribe so that you can see when I release day 2, 3, and 4. One of the most important things about HIIT training is rest. I know it sounds crazy, But what we're gonna do is take 72 hours rest between each workout. So say day 1 is on Monday, day 2 is gonna be 3 days later on Thursday. Then day 3 would be 3 days later after that on Sunday. And that's it, guys.